And good morning, everybody. Uh-oh, I don't know where my compatriot went. How is everybody this Saturday morning? Hope everybody was doing fine. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving day. We had a nice, fun, mellow one. We just kind of hung out, watched some football. So hopefully all you guys enjoyed your turkey day as well. I'm not sure what happened to him, so I'm going to bring that down, and there he is. There he is.
Sorry about that. Hey, everybody.
That's okay. When I come on, I'm like, oh, wait, what happened?
That's one of the fallbacks of doing it on your phone. If you touch your phone in any way, everything disappears.
Oh, yeah, I know that all too well. I got fat fingers, so I'm always hitting buttons that I don't want to hit.
I hear you.
How you doing this morning, Shannon?
Doing okay. Still stuff from, turkey and all that good stuff the last couple of days, but doing good. How about you, bud?
Doing all right. Doing all right. I'm like loving this El Nino weather pattern out here.
Oh, it's getting warm up there now.
Yeah, it's been warm for us. It's been like mid 40s. So this time of year, I'll take it. We're outside in sweaters and stuff. I'm loving that.
It's been like 50s and 60s here, so it's not been too bad.
No, heck no. That'd be, oh my gosh, we'd be in Bermuda shorts or something if we were in that. But, oh, well, what do you think? Should we open up the floodgates, get right to them?
We should do that.
All right, let's
welcome in.
Let's welcome in the peanut gallery. Here we go, gang. And good morning to everybody in the peanut gallery.
Good morning, fine people.
Great to have you with us all once again on a Saturday morning. Let's see what's going on. And we got Gratu Orloff all the way from Hotel Orloff. Good morning, sir. Great to have you with us.
Good morning, Gratu.
And then we got
Mark Senior, the average superhuman. Saying hello to Gratu. Oh, Mark.
All right. And then we've got our typical easy comic reader, Morning Stylings.
Good morning, ECR.
Are you ready, sir? We Shannon and I have discussed this. He's more of the Who fan than I really didn't know that much about the Who. So he's going to take this one, and I think he's got a little special going on here.
I will attempt to do this one because it's been years and years and years, but, this was like a staple. You play in clubs and parties and stuff like that. There's a lot of people want to hear some old 60s stuff, so we'll try it.
He says, good morning, everybody. For those who are the lovers, the beaters and the readers of beaters and readers, those who cherish the books with the funky fold and the spine roll, to the tune of My Generation by The Who.
And I apologize beforehand. So here we go. People try to put us down, talking about my collection just because they've been around. Talking about my collection, they do look awful old. Talking about my generation, it's alright cause they're mine to behold. Talking about my collection, talking about my collection, talking about my collection, talking about my collection, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was god awful. Sorry, guys.
Oh no, I loved it. That's awesome.
It's been like
heck of a lot
forever
better
ago
than
since
anything I
I've
could
done
do.
that song, so I do apologize.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Easy Comic Reader, as always, for the musical stylings that you provide for us to start off the show. Always grateful. Thank you so much, sir. Oh, man. And I almost skipped over Mark Siniar, the average superhuman. He says good morning to ECR. And on we go.
ECR saying good morning to Mark.
He's also saying good morning to Gratu and hope you and your wife are feeling better. Yes, absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
We hope everybody's.
No, they were sick. I hope they're feeling better.
Yeah. Hope everybody's better there in the Orloff household. It is the cold and flu season.
It is, absolutely. And Maranya says good morning to everyone. I hope all are well.
Good morning. Great to have you with us, Lady M, as always. And Mark Siniard says good morning to Maranya.
And ECR said morning, Miss Maranya.
And Lady M says, I am so glad it's Saturday morning for a multitude of reasons. The current one is turkey fatigue.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope everybody had a great turkey day.
And Eric Breen, the professor, is in the house. Good morning, Eric. Then why are you here? A reference as old as the comics will soon be seen.
Absolutely. Fireball Comics is with us again this morning. Thank you for joining us, sir.
Yeah, good to see you, Fireball.
He says hello to everyone.
And Maranya is, I am here because it's Saturday morning tradition, along with shrimp and cheesy grits. That's a good reason as any.
That's right. Nothing wrong with that. Mark Siniard says hello to Fireball.
And comic book curator Jeff is here. Hello, everyone. Good to see you, Jeff.
Great to have you with us again, Jeff. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we got Lady MS. She says, but as much as I love turkey, the food, I am pretty much done with it for a while.
Yeah, after a couple of days, I want something else.
Yeah, I think a lot of people go through that turkey fatigue. I've never been one for turkey. I don't eat meat, but everybody else in my family does, and they get tired of it after about the third day.
Yeah, right. And Michael Taylor's in the house. Good morning, Doc and Shannon. Good morning, kind sir.
Good morning, Michael. Great to have you with us again, sir. Thank you. And Dr. Von Chilla is here.
Dr. V's in the house.
He says, howdy, y'all.
Hey, John.
Great to have you with us, John. Thanks for joining us again on a Saturday morning.
And Maranya says, good morning, Rod, Shannon, and the wonderful Nutty Peanut Gallery and the super sunny nuts of the day. Absolutely.
Great. Thank you. Michael Taylor says hello to Eric.
And Michael saying hello to Dr. Von Chilla.
And Mark Siniard says good morning to Michael.
And Maranya saying, John, you must give us the Pauline Report.
Dun, 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 dun. Looking forward to that. We always want to know how Pauline's doing. And Michael Taylor says, hello, Maranya.
And Mark Senior says, morning, Dr. Von Chilla.
And Michael Taylor says, hello to Mark.
And Eric is saying, hey to Michael.
Michael Taylor says, hello, CBC.
And CBC is saying hello to Michael.
And hello, Fireball from Michael Taylor.
And Dr. Von Chilla, howdy, Michael. Howdy, Mark.
And Higgy Pop is in the house.
There we go.
Good morning, Higgy. Great to have you with us again, sir.
Oh, hey, Maggie. How we doing, buddy? And Mark Senior is saying hello to Higgy.
And we got Michael Taylor saying hello, ECR.
And Michael Taylor saying hello to Grotto.
And Easy Comic Reader saying good morning to Michael. Whoops.
And Michael Taylor saying hello to Higgy.
And Lady M says, Rod, I need to know who the guy in the skull mask is on the right side of the thumbnail. He looks evil enough to show up in the Marvel RPG I run every Tuesday night. On the thumbnail for this, jeez. I thought there was just I thought it was Batman, Superman, and
no, talking about the characters on each side of the logo.
On the Okay. On the title card. Okay. Let's see. The one on the left. Hold on just a second. Let me go back.
One was a Black Terror, right?
Yes. Okay. All right. I couldn't remember that one. Yeah, that's the Black Terror. The one on the right was, I believe it was Phantasm. Was it?
Okay. Yeah. From Marvel. Yeah.
No,
No, that's from the Titans.
Right. I was going to say it was from
the
New Titans.
Right.
He was around for just a little while, but I loved that character. I drew that character a lot when he came out.
Yeah, he got a good visual.
Yes, yeah, he showed up the same time the Wildebeest showed up, and what was there was a it wasn't Vixen, but she looked like Vixen. Panther, there you go. That was the other one. Yes. They were what, 90s, in the mid 90s, maybe?
Yeah.
So that's who that is. I believe it was Phantasm was his name.
Yep, that's
I could be wrong though.
Yeah.
All righty.
And Jeff says, where has my Shannon gone? Seeing it in the underdog theme.
Oh, man. Ranger Sly is with us this morning, our neighbor to the north. Great to have you with us, sir.
Good morning, Ranger. Always happy to have you.
He says, howdy, Rod, Shannon, and the fabulous Peanut Gallery.
And Mark Signard is saying, morning, Ranger Sly.
And Comic Book Curator says, it's 60 and sunny today in Florida. Ooh. Oh, dreaming about that now.
And QNS is in the house. Quite enough, sir. Hello, sir. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you as well.
Yes, thank you for joining us this morning. And Lady M says, 34 and sunny here in the home state of Pauline.
Kind of chilly in PA, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's colder than it is here. Holy mackerel. Comic Book Curator Jeff says, QNS, good morning.
And Eric Breen, these days, anytime the temperature is higher than our ages, it's a win. I am not arguing with that at all, sir.
I love it. Michael Taylor says, hello, QNS.
And Beckerman, good morning, everyone. Glad to have you.
Yes, a new name here, Beckerman. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us, sir.
Appreciate it, yeah.
Great to have you with us. Mark Signard, the average superhuman, says, good morning to QNS.
And Eric Breen, is it possible that we have successfully dodged Jackson today?
Uh-oh, he's already poking the bear.
Starting early.
That's it. Michael Taylor says, hello to Berkerman.
And Jeff says, morning to Easy.
And Paul S. is in the group this morning. Hey, welcome back, Paul. Great to have you with us.
Welcome, Paul.
He says, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you as well. So I love his logo, or his avatar there. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Nothing. What's not to love about that, right?
Right.
Justice Society, baby. And Maranya says, check your ankle bracelet, Eric.
And Eric Breen's having a laugh at that.
Oh, okay. And then hold on just a second because we know what's coming up. Hold on. Hold on. All right, it is time for the Pauline Report, right from Dr. Von Chilla. How you doing this morning, John? And we've got Pauline has discovered the joys of country ham. She's suddenly obsessed with it, he says. She shrieks when she smells it, and she doesn't do that with any other food. This morning, she's being a bad girl. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't believe Pauline could be a bad girl. Come on.
Can't be.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much for giving us that update on Pauline. Always fun to hear what's going on with her.
Michael Taylor is saying hello to Beckerman.
And Beckerman says, all good, Michael, laughing out loud about it.
And Mark Senior says, bravo, Shannon. Thank you, kind sir. I don't know bravo for what, but thank you.
Dr. Vonchilla says, loved it, Shannon.
Thanks, John. And Fireball Comics, best episode ever. And we haven't even got started. Oh, wow.
All right.
High praise.
Off to a rousing start here. Comic book curator Jeff says, clapping. Nice work, Shannon. The check is in the mail.
You know, I've been wondering where those royalties were, man. I've been waiting for years. And Michael Taylor says, wow, first time we got a concert from Shannon. And the last time, everybody hopes. Fantastic job. Thanks, sir.
And the professor says, Shannon, that was hands down the greatest moment in the history of comic book memories. There you go.
He's too kind, and he needs to set his sights higher.
Not at all. Not at all. That was awesome.
Maranya says, Pauline has excellent taste, and how she being a bad girl details. Cats, or what is that? Cat servant? I thought it said savant for a minute. That's well, I'm like, cat servant John. Details.
Details. Easy Comic Reader says, standing ovation, Shannon. Loved it. It's going on the album. There you go.
Thank you, sir. Oh, Meyer Greenblatt's in the house. Good morning, everyone. Let's see you, Meyer.
Great to have you with us again, Meyer. Hope everything is going well with you. I hope you had a great turkey day as well.
Yes, sir. Michael Taylor says hello to Meyer.
And comic book curator Jeff says good morning to Meyer as well.
And Crazy Hungarian, morning, everyone.
And good morning to you, sir. Thanks for spending your Saturday with us.
That's another new name, right?
That's it.
Welcome, sir.
And the Jackson Roy Kirk has made the appearance. He says, good morning to everyone. He says, glad to see my tracker is still working. Well, not only that, Jackson, but we're obviously thrilled that you could make it again this morning and spend your Saturday morning with us. But we also got a little something for you.
That was awesome, man.
Oh, Congratulations, Jackson. You are our nut of the day, sir. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again. And thank you so much for providing my jumping on and off points here in the chat like you've done so many times. Greatly appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, that's cool.
And he says, good morning to everyone. Glad to see my tracker is still working. Yes, sir.
There he brings, oh, goody, he's here. he says sarcastically.
And comic book curator says, Jackson, good morning.
Michael Taylor says, hello, crazy Hungarian.
And the Jackson Roykirk says, what? Eric is here? I thought someone might have stuffed him. You know, since he's a turkey. Oh. Whoa. What a bump.
Yeah, Michael Taylor saying hello to Jackson.
And Dr. Von Chilla says, Pauline is swamping me with any and all kinds of negative attention seeking this morning. She's engaging in every activity she knows I try to prevent her from doing. Little brat. Oh, man. That's great, though. Love to hear what Pauline's doing. I just can't picture her being a brat.
You know, I don't know. Hey, Steve's in the house. Charlton 66. Hey, everyone. Good morning.
All right. Great to have you with us, Steve. Thanks for joining us again.
Absolutely.
And Michael Taylor is saying hello to Charlton 66.
And Comic Book Curator 68 is saying hello to Steve.
Dr. Von Chilla jumps in and says howdy to Steve as well.
And Mark Senior, the average superhuman. Morning, Charlton 66.
And Comic Book Curator says hello to Dr. Von Chilla.
And Maranya says, thank you for the info, Rod. I may kit bash his stats if they don't have good ones to translate to my game. She's going to be at his door one day. Now, what's all this about Pauline?
Dr. Von Chilla says, howdy, CBC 68.
And Michael Taylor says, who's going to get their nuts cracked next?
Comic Reader says, good morning, Jeff. Fist bump and peace.
Beckerman, thanks. First time checking this out. Found you from Higgy Pop. Awesome.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. And thank Higgy for sending you our way. Hope you enjoy the show. Hope you'll come back and join us again every Saturday.
Absolutely.
Great to have you with us.
And Michael Taylor says, hello, Paul.
And Eric Breen says, I already made a turkey joke, Jackson. If you've been on time to class this morning, you wouldn't have missed it. Uh-oh.
And QNS says, kudos, Dr. Von Chilla.
And Beckerman says, laughing out loud, my cat Murdoch, is like that for roast beef. Aha.
That's cool, man. Yeah. Jackson Orker. Oh, I saw it.
Higgy Pop says, hey there, Beckerman.
Beckerman said, hey, Higgy.
And we got Lady M saying, cool name for a cat, Beckerman. What kind of cat? We all want to know.
Dr. V says, I've overloaded Pauline with a couple of hours of Bob Dylan this morning. Maybe that's what's got her in such a mood.
And Higgy Pop says, I will be listening in from afar. I am under the streets of the great city of New Haven working in the manholes. Beautiful setting. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, wow. Be careful in there, man.
Yeah. I can't imagine that being a whole lot of fun, Higgy, but be careful, man.
Probably run into Batman down there or something. Michael Taylor says, just being able to play it on guitar. Great. Yeah, that's an old staple.
And the Jackson Roykirk says, Pauline is wondering, does that guy know how to sing?
The answer to that is, well, you know the answer to that. Moving on.
And Beckerman says, Maranya, I don't know a lot about cat breeds. He's gray. Short-haired, maybe? Okie dokie.
And Jackson Roykirk has got the exclamation marks flying here.
He's surprised about something. Maranya says, welcome to the exclusive club of nuts of the day, Jackson.
And QNS says, congrats. the Jackson Roykirk.
And Dr. Von Chilla says, congratulations, Jackson.
ECR says, stand and acknowledge the Jackson Roykirk.
And Mark Siniar, the average superhuman, says, congratulations to Jackson.
And Jackson Roykirk, wow, you got my likeness down perfect. I'm scored now. Scared now. Okay.
Oh, man, I when I came across it, I was trying to figure out a way to do it. And I came across that picture in an image search, and I said, "Oh man, I remember that that cartoon character," and everything just fell into place there. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and thank you so much for hanging out with us as always.
And Beckerman says that's pretty cool.
And Comic Book Curator says, congratulations, Jackson. Freaking awesome.
Eric Brinkley, gee, they'll let anybody in. I mean, welcome to the club, Jackson.
And the Jackson Rockirk says, I'm honored. Thank you, Dr. S, Shannon, and all the Peanut Gallery. Absolutely well-deserved, sir.
Very welcome, sir.
Hippies Collectible says, Excelsior, true believers.
Hippie's in the house. Good morning, sir. Glad to have you.
And Mark Senior said, welcome to the club, Jackson.
And Mark Senior says, good morning to Hippie.
And Hippies Collectible says, hiya, Mark. Hey, great to have you with us as always. Tom, appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And Michael Taylor's Jackson, welcome to the club.
And Maranya says, Beckerman, once you become a regular, we'll be asking you for the Cat Murdoch report as well.
Michael says, Jackson, I'm sure Eric wanted to do the nut cracking.
Dr. Von Chilla says, Cat Murdoch, love it.
And Michael says, Dylan voice will do the job.
All right. That catches us up with the incredible, as always, Peanut Gallery. What do you say, Shannon? You got some books you'd like to share?
Yeah, I think I went first last time, man. We'll let you show some stuff.
All righty. We can do that. All right. I think I got, what do you got here? What do I want to go with? Daredevil or Doom Patrol? I think I'll start with Doom Patrol. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right, I gotta look way around the corner here. There we go. All right. Yeah, I love the Doom Patrol. Always been a fan of the Doom Patrol. I love those oddball third tier, second banana, third banana characters in DC and in Marvel for the most part too. But I loved this was a lot of fun to collect because I just loved these crazy characters. So I just grabbed a handful out of the box. So we're gonna start off with the Doom Patrol number 92.
Nice. So have you got the whole run?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yep. Oh, gotta find a safe place to put them here. This one here, if I'm not mistaken, this was part of, I think it was a DC short that was, I think it might have been part of the Brave and the Bold cartoon that they did. And they did a thing where they showed, like, it was supposed to give you a real brief background on the Doom Patrol. And they took a lot of the covers and made them animated kind of. And I believe this was one of the covers that they did. So it was, so awesome. When I see this one, that's what I think of. It's pretty cool. So, and then we got number 93.
Nice. Yeah, I never can remember the number of My Greatest Adventure. What was it, like 80 or 81, their first appearance?
Yeah. Was it 80? No, I was getting it confused with this one here, 86. Yeah, I want to say it's like 80. I want to say 80. I thought I had it right here, but I do not. And yeah, and then I believe with 86, I think that's where it becomes
the Doom Patrol.
That's where it becomes Doom Patrol.
Right. Yeah, that's awesome.
So now we are up at 94.
Oh, that looks like something from Star Trek. It's pressed platinum.
Yeah, that does not look like it's fun. Oh, and then we got number 95 with what's this? The Animal Vegetable Mineral Man.
I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen if him and Ultra had a love child. You know.
Yeah, that would be something. Holy mackerel! I love this too because if you look, he's like metal, got a beard. It's like the Chief's face.
Old man, robot man. Oh.
That's it. The Chief's face on the robot man, and it's metal. It's so funny. Oh, and then we got number 96.
Oh, cool. Love those purple backgrounds.
And number 97. This was another one of the covers that they did in that Brave and the Bold little short.
Cool.
It was pretty cool. And number 98, revealed for the first time a diagram of the secret Doom Patrol headquarters.
Uh-oh. I always liked those books where they showed like the JSA headquarters and the JLA satellite. And I think there was even like a Detective Comics or something where it showed like Bruce Wayne's penthouse and like everything below it, the secret elevators and all that.
Great stuff. Great.
Right.
And here is number 99. The introduction of Beast Boy, Gar Logan.
Oh, key issue.
Another deep purple cover.
Here we go.
The Bugman, the fantastic Bugman.
He really bugging me.
And we got number 103 with some go-go checks.
There we go.
And number 104, the big wedding issue.
It was a big wedding.
Got some Justice League guys on there. Flash, Superman, cool. Batman. So great stuff. And it is number 105. Need to get some new bags.
Mr. 103. Okay. Never heard of him.
It's the 103 and number 105. He should have been in 103.
We're going to get synced up.
That's it. I love this cover. 106 and just the colors in it. Just
oh yeah. Man, all those covers just pop with color.
There's another one though. It's like the like you said before about Ultra, you know. This guy could be Ultra or Metamorpho. I don't know.
Right.
Holy mackerel.
The smorgasbord man.
That's it. Here's number 107. I always thought this was, I remember seeing this in like direct currents, you know, and they would show the house ad. And I always wanted to get this just to see this character. It's just one of those. Oh, he's got such a weird, crazy looking face and eyes.
Oh, wow. What's his name?
Oh, what does it say? Does it Dr. Death? I think it's Dr. Death. It started as a local rumble, but as soon as the whole world would be hurled into the war over Beast Boy. Dun, dun, dun. And poor Beast Boy, he's on the cover of this one, number 108, and he's crying because looked like things didn't go their way today.
Yeah.
Kid disaster. Here's another one that you used to see in house ads a lot. Number 109.
Oh, wow. That's a nice cover.
Mandrid, the Executioner. And number 110.
That's what I love about watching you show your books. It'll remind me that I'll never run out of stuff to collect.
Oh, man. Oh, here's another one. Xerox. All I can think of is Xerox. Not Xerox. Zyrex. The drink that you used to make. You pour the syrup in, and it would make like a Kool-Aid mix. And this is Xerox 13.
Xerox. I guess that was before my time.
It's funny the things that just pop into your head when you're a kid, and we only got a couple more here. We got 112, more go-go checks.
More purple background. Gotta love it.
And these were out of order. This is 101. It's out of order. Out of order. You're out of order. You're out of order.
Someone take my order.
Yeah. You can't handle 101. And we'll wind it up in this round with number 113. Who dares to challenge the arsenal?
Nice.
You don't get to see too often a lot of the Doom Patrol stuff, so I figured I'd...
No, well, that's the first time for me. That's great.
So, get us back together here. There we go.
Awesome
Alrighty.
stuff.
Thanks, sir. And thank you, Jackson Roykirk. I appreciate it. From our nut of the day. Helps me out again. And he says, Dr. Von Chilla says, howdy, Tom. I'm missing comments left and right as I got an unruly kitten in the house this morning. Poor Pauline, driving him crazy this morning. Michael Taylor says, Beckerman, watch your nuts. You're next. Dum, dum, dum. The Jackson Roker says, I'm not going to slack off with the ... even if I'm the nut of the day. Appreciate it, sir. You don't know how much I appreciate that. Hippies Collectible says, good morning, John. And Hippies Collectible says, meow, baby. And Hippie says 80. There we go.
Yeah, it was 80 or 81. I couldn't remember. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Michael Taylor says, animal, vegetable, mineral man. Love it. Dr. Von Chillis, the Doom Patrol and the Challengers of the Unknown are a pair of tempting rabbit holes that I've managed to resist going down. Well, here's to further add to that. There's a couple issues where they actually cross over.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, what kind of blasphemy is this? Tempting rabbit holes that I've managed to resist? What? Is he a comic collector or not? Blasphemy, I say.
Blasphemy. Oh, so much fun, man. It's a great hobby. You never get tired of it. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, yes, there was a Detective Comics that showed those rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like in the mid to late 70s. Can't remember what issue, but probably one of the Englehart and the Marshall Rogers issues. And
you could find a lot of that stuff sometimes too in those the great giant 80-page giants, the square bound. Oh man, they used to have some great stuff in there. And there's that poster that I've seen people have. I think Gratu has one in one of the rooms in the hotel there. Has like the Bat Cave. Shows it was like a big poster thing of the Bat Cave.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He's got that. That's awesome.
I believe he does. I think I've seen it. I think it's his videos that I've seen it in, and I've always been fascinated by that. I'd love to get a copy of that at some point. I gotta try and hunt one down somewhere. The Gray Man from across the pond. Hey, Gray Man, how you doing today?
Hello, Gray Man. Happy to have you, sir.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us again. He says, crazy face and eyes? Are we talking the cover or Rod? That's a jump ball right there. The jury is still out.
Yeah, which way does the possession arrow go?
Beckerman says 109 is an outstanding cover. Yeah, they really do have, like I said, you don't get to see them too often, but they have some really cool covers in that Doom Patrol run. Really, really, really. There's a real psychedelic one where they're all like chained into chairs, stuck in like these computer chairs, and it's got this psychedelic background. It's wicked cool. Dr. Von Chiller says, the Gray Man, howdy, mate. Gray Man says, hey, Dr. VC. Jackson Roykirk says, ha, hello, Gray. Mike Taylor says, there was a Golden Age Batman villain called Dr. Death for the first few issues. I did not know that.
Yep.
Jimbo.
Hey, good morning, sir. Glad to have you.
Yes, thanks for hanging out with us, Jimbo. He says, great looking book, sir. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much. Great to have you with us.
Always happy to see you.
Yeah, Michael Taylor says hello to Jimbo. And so does Jackson Roykirk. And hey, Jimbo. And Jimbo says hey to Michael. And Jeff, the comic book curator 68, says love the Doom Patrol stuff. It's just kooky. Yeah. It reminds you a lot of like the stories from the Metal Men.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. You know, just fun, entertaining stories. That's
just a quick second here, Rod. Anybody wants to go check out Jeff's channel on YouTube or on IG? He's been showing some great little stacks of comics, some great hauls. So go check out Jeff's stuff.
Yeah, when he does those short reels and stuff.
Little reels. Yeah, he's been showing some cool comics. Yeah.
Talk about got to go right down, rabbit holes to go down. Right. Courtesy of those, there's a few that I've had to go down. So thank you very much, Jeff. Paul S. says, hey, Rod, what issue is that Adventure Comics that you have on the spinner rack, and how many issues do you have of Adventure Comics? Adventure Comics. This one right here is number 424. As for exactly how many I have, I could not tell you that. I could not tell you that because Adventure Comics is one of those ones where you get, or me, I'm just talking about me, that there's something, I'll see something and it's like, oh, it's Adventure Comics. Okay, I'll get that one. But I've got some of the Legion, a lot of the Legion stuff. Then I just picked up these ones here that we've talked about many a times,
those are three of my favorites right there, man.
So I picked those up just recently because they were actually the gap in between. Plus, I picked up like, what was the Black Orchid? And I got a kick on the Black Orchid. So I I got to buy those 3 issues. So I couldn't really tell you, Paul, exactly how many I get. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say probably somewhere in the neighborhood of probably about 60 of them. So going back to the Silver Age.
Yeah, I think I got almost probably 2/3 of a long box full. So I don't know what I have either.
Yeah. I don't have my other computer up and running where I have my database. Otherwise, I'd be able to give you. So I'm sorry, Paul, but I do pick them up as I go. It's one of those series that has so many cool things. I'd love to get the dollar books that they did. The bigger ones at the end. I got some of them, but I'd like to pick up some of those. So it's all over. But it's one of those ones that I can't go like I have with like Doom Patrol where okay, I'm getting the whole thing. Boom, boom, boom. But it's a great series, certainly. Oh, I got a lot of the Aquamans from Adventure Comics too.
Yeah. I'm sure you got the Spectre run too, right?
Yes. Yeah. That's right. See, all the great stuff.
You gotta have that run.
Yes, sir. And Michael Taylor says, Doc, very cool Doom Patrol books. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate that, sir. Jambo says, Jackson Roykirk, what is happening? And comic book creator says, good morning to Jambo. Hippies Collectibles says, hiya, Jambo. Dr. Von Chilla says, howdy, Jambo. Ranger Sly says, sorry, I don't interact much this morning. I'm away from the keyboard cutting vegetables for my famous vegetable soup, but watching everything nonetheless.
Making the good stuff today.
That's it. Homemade vegetable soup. My wife does that once in a while, and it's yummy. Love it. Jambo's comic says, CBC and Hippie, good to see you both. Ranger Sly says, the original Doom Patrol, my second favorite team after the Legion. There you go.
Cool. I didn't know he was a Legion fan. I'm a huge Legion fan.
He also says, howdy to Gray Man. And the Jackson Roykirk says, Ranger Sly, when will the soup be ready? I'll be over, he says. Jambo Comics says, Dr. Von Chilla, hello, sir. And the Gray Man says, hi, Sly. And Jambo says, hey, Gray Man. And Gray Man says, hello. Ranger Sly says, it should be ready by early afternoon. You are welcome anytime, the Jackson Roykirk. Gray Man says, hey, Jimbo. Dr. Von Chilla then says, to make room for Doom Patrol and Challengers books, I'd have to clear out some of my stacks of Thor 207 and Creatures on the Loose number 16. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, what's significant about those? I'm giving him a hard time. We all know.
Ranger Sly says, going back to chopping cabbage and stuff. Still watching, meanwhile. Thank you, sir. And Lady M says, Jackson's sad that he can't see Betty and just has to suffer with Jambo. Oh, no. Maranya also says, Ranger, what are you making with cabbage? Sounds interesting. Comic book curator says, thank you, sir, for the shout out.
You're very welcome.
You well deserved. And Lady M says, scrolled up. Vegetable soup sounds great this time of the year. Yes, it is. Dr. Von Chilla says, Adventure Comics 425. Gasp. Yes. And Gray Man says, the Cannibal Robot cake is my favorite Metalman cover so far. Oh, they had some great stories. Mike Taylor says, Horror Mike mentioned that it was Forrest J. Ackerman's birthday yesterday. Well,
awesome.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Famous monsters.
Yes, sir. Ranger Sly says, exactly, Maranya. Perfect soup for the season. Cabbage, carrots, onions, garlic, tomatoes, turnip, and a couple of secret ingredients. Dun, dun, dun. Hey, and Dr. Von Chilla says, yesterday was Ted Bundy's birthday, too. Just saying. Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll all go to his gravesite and say happy birthday.
That's it. You never know. Mark Siniard, he's all aghast. And Michael Taylor says, it's a great time of the year for soup. And Meckerman says, healthy soup making me ashamed of the breakfast I'm eating. Leftover pork belly, burnt ends, and warm cinnamon rolls.
Oh, burnt ends. I love it.
I'm with you on the warm cinnamon buns, though. I love the cinnamon rolls. Man, those are yummy. All right. Well, that catches us up once again with the ever popular peanut gallery. Shannon, what do you say? You got something to show?
Yeah, I pulled out a couple of stacks. Got some, pulled out some Charlton horror. Anybody like Charlton? There might be a couple in the chat, maybe.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, well, you're going to get familiar with it, buddy.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Yeah, I know we got a lot of Charlton fans here, and but I love it, especially the Charlton horror. And this is just a stack of stuff from like the Bronze Age. So we'll get right into it. We got Ghostly Haunts number 36 with a Steve Ditko cover. Cannot go wrong there.
No, sir.
And Ghostly Haunts number 35. Here's a really cool cover by Wayne Howard. You can really tell the Wally Wood influence right there. Because he worked with Wally Wood quite a bit. And I am braining myself already.
Look at that.
Here's one of my favorite covers. Ghostly Haunts number 33 by the late, great Tom Sutton.
Oh, wow.
Check that out. I like the eyes. It's almost like the Gil Kane thing going on there. And Ghostly Haunts number 30. More Ditko.
Oh, nice.
Lots of color popping there.
Yeah.
Midnight Tales. I think all this was done by Wayne Howard. It actually was created by Wayne Howard. Here's Midnight Tales number 7. And our buddy Steve could tell you all about Mr. Howard. I saw it in some kind of book I had. There was like an interview from Charlton guys, and they said they tried to get an interview, and he's like, said he didn't want to do interviews. He's sort of like Ditko in that way. He's like, let my work speak for itself.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, he's a great artist.
Oh, yeah.
You just look at the detail on this. Number 6.
How long did Midnight Tales last? Was that a short run or?
Yeah, it was a short run. Maybe, I can't even remember, 15, 20 issues. I'm sure Steve or somebody else in the chat could tell us. I don't know off the top of my head because I'm still trying to complete these runs. Got Midnight Tales number 4. Got some purple in the background there.
Yeah.
More breeding in the background there. Midnight Tales number 3. Well, just having a game of chess, dear. You don't have to worry about anything.
Nothing to see.
And we got an issue of Haunted number 12 with this great Joe Staten cover. How about that?
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I love this one.
That's like almost like a Neil Adams type cover, with the slant.
Right, with the angles.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's awesome.
And Haunted number 11. I think that's a Ditko cover. What is it with these purple backgrounds?
Oh. Nice, though.
What is it with all the braining? I don't know. And here's a Haunted number 8. I always like this cover.
Oh, yeah, that's a neat one.
Yeah.
The Lure of the Swamp.
And here's another reasonable facsimile thereof. All right, what we got here? Didn't know I had 2 issues of this. Got Beyond the Grave number 1 with a painted Tom Sutton cover. Check that out.
Oh, wow.
Curses, Breened again. And here's the title. I think I need a couple issues of this. Here's one of the modern comics variants. Creepy Things number 4. And got a seriously creepy cover by Tom Sutton.
Wow.
And here's the regular Charlton logo on this one. And more breening going on. See, this is what happens when you're not organized.
Oh, you don't have to tell me, brother. Just don't look behind me.
And here's all new Creepy Things number 1. Kermit the Frog after a bender. More Tom Sutton. Scary Tales number 30 with Mr. Ditko.
Nice.
And all these, usually always had like 3 or 4 stories. And you had Ditko and Sutton and, Wayne Howard, Staten, Jim Aparo did some of these. Just all kinds of good stuff. Marine. I always like this one because it looks a little bit different for Charlton. And it's one story. It's a Scary Tales 29, a book-length story by Tom Sutton.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And more Scary Tales, number 27.
Oh, neat.
And Haunted #1.
Oh, yes. Love that one.
Yeah. I think they repurposed this cover 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
But it's just so cool.
It is. It's all Ditko, too. So. And here's more Tom Sutton. Ghostly Haunts #55.
Ooh. Wow.
And Ghostly Haunts #53. I don't think my dad will let me date this guy.
I think Supergirl dated that guy once.
Is that the same one?
I think so.
Man, he's a stud.
He gets around.
He gets around. Okay, we have Ghostly Haunts #51.
Oh, neat.
And this is #48. Here's another painted cover by Staten. It's #46.
Wow. You don't get to see a lot of these too often.
And this is #43. I didn't think I wasn't looking at my list real close when I went to that comic show, and I picked another copy of this up. But hey, it's all good. #43.
Nice.
That might be a Pat Boyette cover. And here we go. Here's a cover by Don Newton, #42. The late great Don Newton.
The great late Newton. I'm thinking of
If you watch Higgy's videos, you've seen all the Newtons in his in the Hawk's Nest. And here's a couple more favorite covers to round it out. This is the modern variant, Ghostly Haunts #41 by Tom Sutton.
Neat.
And this might be one of my top 2 or 3 covers that he ever did, and for Charlton covers too. It's the Modern Comics variant of #40.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes he would sign his name Grizzly. And one more thing, Charlton related. Pre-ordered this probably back in August. It was supposed to ship last month. It did not. But I finally got it yesterday, and I talked to Rod about this. And I just thought this was I really don't collect a whole lot of action figures. The one I did, I've collected like years ago. But I had to have this one just because I'd never seen, I'm probably wrong, but I'd never seen an action figure of one of these characters.
No.
This is from the DC Superpowers McFarlane Toys collection.
Awesome.
Yeah, we got Peacemaker and Judo Master. That was the main reason I wanted this one. And Vigilante. I know Vigilante is one of Higgy's big ones.
That is so cool.
Yeah, so they're like 4 or 5 inch figures, but I just thought that was so neat. You don't get to see a whole lot of these characters. Of course, Peacemaker's got a lot more exposure lately, but Judo Master, the original Judo Master, and the Adrian Chase Vigilante, I thought that was pretty cool.
I just picked up a Judo Master Funko Pop, but but it's not that Judo Master. It's the one from the TV show with Peacemaker.
Oh, okay.
He's in a green outfit, but I had to get it because it was an iteration of the Judo Master, but that's the one I want right there. I want to get that.
There was a female version in the JSA for a while too.
Right.
So that's cool. All right. Yeah. All I got.
Oh, that's great stuff, Shannon.
Thanks, sir.
Very, very cool. Very cool indeed. All right, we're gonna go. Nez Jackson, he's helping me out once again. He says, but see Maranya above, so we're gonna go up above.
And Maranya says, Beckerman, don't feel ashamed. I'm having shrimp and cheesy grits. Mark Signor, the average superhuman, says, beautiful yellow cover. Yeah, I love that one. Ranger Sly, you can never show too much Charlton. Yeah, I knew we had some some Charlton guys in the chat. And Jeff says Charlton is great stuff, and the horror books are getting more expensive. Just ask Steve, since he just went to a show. Okay, hey, Steve got some stuff. I'll check it out.
All right.
And Comic Book Curator says, agree, Ranger. Mike says, speaking of Wally Wood, he worked a long time, I think up until the late 70s. Yep. Lost him too soon.
Yes.
Jackson Orkirk, sad fact, we didn't appreciate Charlton back then and struggle to find them now. Kids who loved them back then probably threw them out.
Yep.
I mean, they're plentiful. You just, you got to get out there.
Yep.
And Beckerman says, I have a letter from Steve Ditko I've been meaning to frame. Oh, wow. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Hippies Collectibles. TOS, what a great run that was. Yep.
Mm.
And Comic Curator Jeff says, love Midnight Tales. Try not to make a big deal out of them or the price will go up and this show is worldwide.
That's it. Keep it on the down low.
Yeah. And Jackson says, exactly, CBC.
Yeah.
And ECR says, Beckerman, that is awesome. Nice.
Yes.
And Maranya says, dark purple and gray purple are eerie colors next to pure black. Purple is also used as a villain color, so it makes sense that it's used for creepy covers. Yep.
Absolutely.
Fireball Comics says, Midnight Tales morphed into Professor Coffin. Ran 21 issues. Yep.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, that was getting towards the end of Charlton's little last gasp.
Professor Coffin. I don't even remember that title. So now I've got to go hunt that down. Another rabbit hole.
Yeah, he's sort of like one of those horror hosts. Dr. Von Chill, Beyond the Grave, #1. Hizzle Shizzle. Why do I not have that book? A stunning cover. Thanks, sir. Here we go. Charlton 66. Love seeing those great funny books, especially those Doom Patrols and Charltons. Well done, fellas. Thanks, sir.
Thanks.
Appreciate you. And Beckerman says, yeah, ECR, I wrote him once. He was polite in his response and allowed me to add his signature to my collection. Well done. Yeah.
That's incredible. That's really cool.
And Dr. B says, Beckerman, that's great. Yeah. And Michael tells us, I don't think she should introduce him to her parents. Maybe he has a great personality. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go.
Beckerman says, I also own a non-action original page from Speedball issue 2, which, given how prices in art have spiked, will probably be my only one. Yeah. Yeah, I have one sequential page, and that's a John Byrne page. So I know what you're saying. Yeah. And Dr. V says, Ghostly Haunts 41 is a killer issue. Still have my off-the-rack copy. Hippies Collectibles has been picking up a lot of Charlton lately. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Beckerman says, love those action figures. Might need to find those.
Yeah, definitely going to pick those up.
ECR says, Charlton FOMO alert. Michael Taylor says, Shannon, fantastic Charltons. Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Combo Curator Jeff says, fantastic stuff, Shannon. Thank you. Hippies Collectibles, awesome book, Shannon. Thanks, sir. And Maranya says, the only comic book professionals I have signatures of are Jose Luis Garcia Lopez and Scott Hanna on my copy of Action Comics 1000. I have the certificate for Lopez signature. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would love to meet Garcia Lopez. I love his stuff. And Michael tells us, Dr. Bonchilli, you still have your off-the-rack Ghostly Haunts 41? Very cool.
I love the off-the-rack books, man.
Oh, yeah. Beckerman says, Maranya, I had a wonderful conversation with Garcia Lopez at Heroes Con this past summer. I won a sketch from him of a panel. Best day ever. Oh, wow. That is a good day.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome. Yeah.
And Maranya says, excellent, Beckerman. That's another frameable piece of memorabilia for sure. Oh, yeah.
Oh, where did we go? There we go.
And Michael Taylor says, Beckerman, very cool. Captain Strangelove has letters from Ditko wrote back to him. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Hans.
Rangers Live, vegetable chopping is done. The pot is simmering. My job is done. Man, I can almost smell it now.
There you go.
And Hippies Collectibles. Thanks to Rod, I just got those 4 issues of Charlton Tarzan.
Oh, cool. All right.
Awesome. Yeah.
Great job.
On my list.
Absolutely.
And Maranya says, sucker bed. It smells really good in your kitchen right now, Ranger.
Yeah.
Rob Brown. Hey, welcome, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Made it when power went out. Ugh, it's freezing. Oh no, in Georgia. Wow.
Oh,
Crazy weather. Crazy weather. Glad to have you, Rob.
yeah.
Michael Taylor saying hello to Rob. Mark Sinyard. Morning, Rob Brown. Reb from ECR. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comic Book G-Man is here. Welcome, sir.
Hey, great to have you with us.
Hello, gentlemen. Nice to see you're feeling better, Dr. SilverAge. Shannon,
Thank you.
love your collection, my man. Thank you, kind sir. We appreciate you tuning in this morning.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Dr. Von Chilla, Ranger Sly, I can smell it simmering. You changed my idea about what it is for lunch today. I'm going to take this opportunity because they were talking about the music earlier, and somebody that's got the little demon avatar there was supposed to send me some music that he had done, and I was supposed to collaborate with him, but I've never received it yet. So, John.
Oh.
All right, Maranya says, my husband picked that up for me. All I asked for is Action Comics 1000, and he lucked into the signature. Well, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, good spouse there.
Holy mackerel.
And then Beckham says, yeah, it's my understanding that Mr. Ditko responded to anyone who took time to write him. Some of the responses are hilarious. Rob Brown saying hi to Michael and to Easy. And Grayman says, I have a Tom Mandrake Spectre sketch. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Yeah, I went to my first convention I went to in Columbus, Ohio. Tom Mandrake was there, and he signed a copy of a Spectre #1 for me. Really cool guy.
Yeah. Wow.
Ranger Sly says, top of the line Ditko Charlton, Shannon. Thank you, kind sir. Maranya, ouch, Rob. Stay as warm as you can and bundle up. Absolutely. Rob saying hey to Mark. And Jeff saying hello to Rob. Good morning, sir.
Whoops.
And Dr. B says, Rob Brown, stay warm, bud.
Yeah.
Rob's like, trying. Whew.
Holy mackerel.
Maranya, John is calling you out to the woodshed for a whooping. Yeah, we talked about this. You know, he had some original music, and he wanted me to listen to it. I said we could kind of collaborate. Maybe I could put some music on it, and haven't seen it yet. Hey, it's Spinnerack Studios. Hey, Dave.
Good morning, Dave.
Always glad to have you, kind sir. Good morning, everyone. 18 degrees right now, and so just made my latte. So I'm going to settle in and start watching from the beginning of the show. So Dave, he's out in Colorado. Is that right?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure it is cold there.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, brutal.
Hippies Collectibles. Oops. Morning, Rob. Ranger saying, laughing at Dr. Von Chilla. Maranya says, bundle up and enjoy your latte, Spinnerack. Dr. Von Chilla, your public shaming has worked. I'll send the CDs next week. Please forgive my laziness and prepare to be blown away. I'm pretty sure nowadays you pretty much have to call somebody out publicly before they'll do anything.
Oh, no.
And Michael Taylor says hello to Spinner. Jackson Roykirk says, stay toasty, Spinner.
Stay toasty. I love it.
Beckerman, I own an OA page from the Modern Era Spectre runs. Bought it directly from Norm Breyfogle. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, cool. Wow.
Cool. And Rob said morning to all. And Comic Book Curator 68, morning, Spinner. Stay warm.
And I think that catches us up with the Peanut Gallery once again. Great stuff, as always, from the Peanut Gallery. Always look forward to them guys. They always keep things hopping. Well, all righty. I think, let's see, which direction do I want to go? I think, let's see. I think I'll go with some Daredevils. How's that?
There we go.
Go do a little trip through Marvel. We'll see what we got going on there. All right, here we go. All right, I grabbed a handful here, so we'll start out with Daredevil number 13 with Kazar, the secret of Kazar's origin.
Wally Wood. Right.
Wally, that's it. Speaking of Wallywood, right? And number 14, If This Be Justice.
Awesome.
Had some bright yellow right there.
Yep.
Holy mackerel. And number 15, and men shall call him Ox. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Love this one. Number 16, with Daredevil, with a guest shot by Spidey.
Oh yeah. That's probably my earliest one right there.
Very, very cool. And number 17, None Are So Blind.
Yeah, I had to have those two.
Yeah. And number 18, with There Shall Come a Gladiator, making a trip over from Shellhead's series.
Nice.
The Gladiator. And number 19, Alone Against the Underworld.
Lots going on there in that cover.
And we got number 20 with the owl. And we got a nice little date stamp on this one.
There we go.
And the owl returns again for part 2. And number 21, The Trap is Sprung.
Yeah, that character was actually in that Daredevil TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get to see him in costume, but you know.
Yeah. Now, does anybody know when the new Daredevil Disney show or whatever?
I haven't heard. They just keep saying it's coming this coming year. So a lot of it's got to do with the strike and all that. So I guess we'll see.
Because I'd be interested. I hope they put it out on like a DVD because I'd love to get it. But here we go with number 22, The Tri-Man Lives.
Cool.
And I'm braining myself. And I'm triple braining myself.
How about that organization? How's that coming along?
Number 23, Daredevil Goes Wild. Looks like Gene Colan.
Yeah. I love Colan.
And Kazar returns with number 24.
Cool. Kazar.
These are the great. And number 25 with the Leapfrog.
That's cool.
There we go. And number 26 with the Stilt Man.
Stilt Man. You gotta love that character. And Leapfrog. Oh, we can't forget the Beatrock the Leaper.
Batroc. And another great yellow cover here. Number 27, Mike Murdoch Must Die.
Oh,
got a lot going on.
That's a great cover.
Got a little bit of everybody. Number 28, Daredevil on Ice.
Nice.
Number 29, Daredevil Unmasked.
Cool.
That's it. It's all over. Downhill from here. Number 30, we got the Mighty Thor.
Nice.
Number 31, Blind Man's Bluff. I think who is that? That's Cobra and Mr. Hyde.
Nice.
The villains for that little adventure. And here we go with Mr. Hyde and Cobra once again.
Nice. Does Mr. Seek show up in the next issue?
I don't know. See? We have Behold, the Beetle.
Oh yeah.
All right. And real quick, I'll show a couple more. Show a couple Charltons here with some Captain Adam, number 80.
Oh yeah. And those had the best covers.
They had some really cool covers. They really did.
The colors just kind of come out and punch you in the face.
And this is number 82, which begs the question, where's my 81? Oh, I got to get things back in order. And I love this one here. This is number 84 or 94. I think it's 84.
That's probably like my favorite costume right there.
Yeah, this one?
Yeah.
It's very, very colorful. Showed last week that action figure I have with that one. I just love that one.
Yeah, I might get that one.
And I was thrilled to see, speaking of Blue Beetle here, that Justice League movie, animated movie, the Crisis on Infinite Earth.
Oh, yeah.
At least we know he's going to appear in it because he's in that trailer.
Yeah.
You know, the one you sent me, he's in that trailer. So I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that and I was excited. So they said it was going to be in 3 parts. So they're going to do it some kind of justice, not the kind of, they can't do it like the comic book, obviously. But it's got to be like 100 times better than that crappy CW version that they tried to pull off. That was just terrible.
Yeah, so
there were some cool moments in it, but just very few, and it was a mess.
Now,
I'm looking forward to that one.
Now, did you do the same thing I did when you're watching that trailer? I paused it. I kept pausing it, like I'm trying to figure out. Oh, who is that? Okay, that's Green Lantern. Okay, that's Green Arrow.
Oh yes. Oh look, Jade. When's the last time Jade was in an animated cartoon? Look, there's Amazing Man.
Yes,
the All-Star Squadron. I was like, oh, that's going to be good.
When they did that pan shot and they showed the Ted Cord Blue Beetle, I'm like, yes, yes.
Yeah. Speaking of which, my wife and I watched the Blue Beetle movie the other night. Really enjoyed it. I mean, of course, it focuses on the Jaime Reyes version.
Yeah.
And you don't get to see Ted Cord, but I will say this at the end of it. Well, maybe I better not spoil it, but it's not a big spoiler. You get to hear his voice at the end of it. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already know, and you see the original Dan Garrett costume, you see Ted Cord's costume, and so they threw a lot of Easter eggs in there for us. I said I'd love to see Ted Cord in the next movie, though.
I watched the movie and I knew pretty much what to expect, and for what it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just wish that they had done a little bit more with Ted Cord instead of having his wife or whatever be the villain. That
it was a sister. I can't.
The sister, was it a sister?
Yeah, was she ever in the comics? I don't remember.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, I know. They had his daughter, and that's like her first appearance was in the movie. So they had never had her in the comics.
But the way they did that opening montage thing where the Dan Garrett and stuff like that was very cool. I was glad that they did that, and they showed a quick shot of the Ted Cord Blue Beetle thing, and then that stinger scene in the credits. Right. That really that was like, yes, give me a movie with that.
Right. Yeah, they threw us old guys a few crumbs.
Yes, they did. So, but I mean, really, the movie wasn't that bad, and I do like that Blue Beetle suit. I like the look of that suit.
Yeah, and it was comparatively speaking, it was dead on from the comics.
So I mean, I didn't mind it that much. What I said at the end, I said to my wife, I says that was pretty entertaining movie. You know, and that's all you ask of a movie is you want to be entertained.
Right.
And I says, that said, give me a Ted Cord Blue Beetle movie.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. They'll never make a superhero movie for us. They got to make it for everybody. I understand.
I know. I know.
We'll take whatever crumbs we can get, I guess.
That's it. That's it. All right. Well, let's go back to the peanut gallery, see what's going on with them. And as Jackson Roykirk, I think just above him, Spinnerack Dave says, yeah, I'm in the Denver area, he says. And comic curator Jeff says the first song is called It's a Blazer by the Doctor on the CD. That's it. The DVD.
Don't start giving me ideas now.
Dr. Monchilla laughing out loud about it. Rob Brown, Doc, hope you enjoyed those wrestling books I sent you. Yes, I wanted to mention that. I got a nice A-OK from Mr. Rob Brown. Thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate it. And I'll just show it real quick because I'm going to do a video. I wanted to do a video this afternoon on it, but I show them real quick. This wicked cool Bela Lugosi's Tale of from the Grave. Very, very cool. Very cool. And knowing I'm a wrestling fan, couple of Undertaker comics. Awesome.
Beautiful.
Very cool. And this, I'm really excited I can't wait to sit down and get a chance to read this. Bane of the Werewolf.
Yeah.
Wicked awesome.
That is fantastic.
Yeah. And this is like a magazine size book, you know? And along with that, he sent a nice piece of artwork right there. I don't know if it'll show up so well. There we go. But very, very cool. Thank you very much, Rob. Like I said, I'm going to do a video so I can show these a little more in depth. So stay tuned for that. So thank you very much, Rob. Appreciate it, sir.
Great stuff.
And Comic Book G-Man says, Beckerman, fist bump, thumbs up. Rob Brown said, laugh out loud, it's a blazer. The Jackson Roykirk says, we'll name the songs for you, Dr. V. How about Don't Blazer, She's Mine? The Comic Book G-Man says, love me some Daredevil. Very nice. Well, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Lady EM says, we read 16 and 17 on the Geeky Puppet Show within the last few weeks. Trivia 16 and 17 of Daredevil were John Romita's seniors audition to draw Spidey. I did not know.
Absolutely right.
Wow. I did not know that.
Good call out, Maranya.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I enjoyed that Netflix Daredevil show. I did too.
I really probably watched it all the way through 3 times. The whole series.
Yeah, I really did.
It's beautiful.
And I was showing, some comics with the Stilt Man. I remember there was an episode where the guy went back to he was making villain hardware or something like that. And in the thing was the legs of the body pieces of the Stilt Man. I marked out so hard when I saw that. I was like, yeah, Stilt Man. I saw it.
Yeah, they threw the crumbs at us again on that one. Yeah.
Oh, loved it. That was very cool. Mark Cinyard says, beautiful yellow cover, DD Rod. Thank you very much, sir. They did some really nice popping covers. Beckerman says, hey, Comic Book G-Man. And Dr. Monchilla says, quick teaser, Shannon. The first song in my original music CD is called I Saw Mr. Lincoln Riding on a Train.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I hope it wasn't John Wilkes Booth that wrote that.
Uh-oh. Ranger Sly says, that early Spidey and DD team-up must have impressed Stan Lee to tap John Romita as Ditko's successor on the old Webhead series. Yeah. Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah. What I read, Romita really didn't want to take over after Ditko. It means, how do you follow that?
Exactly. The Jackson Roykirk says, I would never admit to braining myself. Dr. Monchilla says, this Daredevil stack is in honor of Cat Murdoch. There you go. Perfect. Beckerman says, every time I can't reach something on the top of the fridge, I envy Stiltman. And Lady M says, Cat Murdoch, the cat without fear. Beckerman says, laugh out loud, Dr. Von Chilla, he's the kitty without fear. Yeah, absolutely. Sensing a theme. Comic book curator Jeff says, I predict that they will ruin Daredevil and the Punisher when they bring them back. I mean, it's Disney / Marvel. I'm hoping not.
Yeah, we can hold out hope, but
Yeah.
You never know.
It's hard, man. It's hard. Easy Comic Reader, Dr. Von Chilla, can we get you on the Higgy Mania CBMS All-Star Review 2024 World Tour? Only the best chicken wire will be used for our protection. Sounds like it's right out of Roadhouse, the movie Roadhouse.
Yeah, we would need it.
Beckerman says, nice, Maranya, you beat me to it. About the kitty without fear. And Quite Enough Sayer says, is breening the same as this new thing they called manscaping?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay. Moving
Family
right
show,
along.
guys. Family show.
Rob Brown says, by the way, guys, I breened Shannon.
He did.
Oh, that's cool. Quite Enough Sayer says, I don't want to breen either, Jackson. I don't want to breen. Yeah, okay, I read it right. Beckerman says, I'm still finishing that Captain Atom run, but the expensive ones are done. Cool beans.
Nice. Yeah, none of those are cheap anymore.
No, man, and I've told the story many times, man. Picked them up for a song and a dance, and I'm so glad I did back in the day. Dr. Von Chilla, ECR, you bring the chicken wire, I'll bring the jams. Michael Taylor says Daredevil was great, fantastic covers, every one of them. Yes, they did a lot of nice work on them. Easy Comic Reader, Dr. Von Chilla. Yeah. Comic book curator says I ran out and got the copyright on breening and need my check. Lady M says Q&S. To breen is to show the same comic book as someone has. Popularized and originated by Eric Breen on the 4-Color Show on Graphic Man's channel every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. Right? Is it 8 o'clock? Yes.
8 o'clock Eastern Time, 7 Central. Yep.
Yep. If you get a chance to check that out, definitely go check it out. 4-Color Fossils. Doing just what we do here, showing comics, sharing memories, sharing stories, and having laughs. A lot of fun. Every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. And Rob Brown is laughing out loud. And Quite Enough Sayer says, thank you, Maranya. I feel better now. Comic book curator says, CW sucks. Who would have known?
Not everything, but a lot of it.
Maranya says, glad to help QNS. Mike Taylor says, are they still publishing Daredevil? I don't see anyone showing modern Daredevils. Well, didn't they restart it again? I think they did.
There's a Daredevil. I'm not sure. It's like volume 86 or something. I don't know.
And I think the costume is black. It's got black and red now, I think.
Haven't followed it for forever. The last time I really looked at Daredevil was when Frank Miller was doing it.
I think I just saw it because I just went to my LCS there just the other day, and I hadn't been in almost a month. And I think they had a Daredevil, and I was looking at it saying, oh, what did they do? They made him. They gave him some weird, funky outfit or something now, black and red. So Beckerman says, I like the Stargirl show way better than you would think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the best one. And people that haven't checked out the Superman Lois show, it's really good. It's a different take. But once you get into it, people that like Superman, you'll really enjoy it.
Very cool. Ranger Sly says, Daredevil is my favorite Marvel character, yet I own only one issue of the Silver Age period. It's the first Gladiator. The rest I have in reprint volumes, Marvel Masterworks. Nothing wrong with that. You got the stories, you can still enjoy them. So nothing wrong with that at all. And
right.
And nowadays, man, it gets so expensive. You can't afford all those things anymore. Raranya says, yes, DD is still being published. It's very hit or miss, mostly miss, Michael. Hippies Collectibles, at the time, I didn't realize how many titles Charlton had. Stores around me only carried a few of their titles.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the only way I got exposed to it was my cousin. I go to his house, and he was a few years older, and him and his older brother had like an old steamer trunk, and it was like just crammed full of comics. And they would I go up there and he'd just throw them out on the bed, and we would lay on his bed and read Sergeant Fury. And then the first one I was ever exposed to was the Fantastic Giants number 24 with Gorgo and all those characters by Ditko. Yeah, Squarebound book. And then I saw all the ghostly haunts and those ghosts of Dr. Gray. So that was my first experience. And you hardly ever saw them on the rack. I don't even remember being on the rack. It was mostly just DC and Marvel,
Yeah. We never had any in all the places that I would frequent for my comic books here growing up as a kid. There was only one department store we'd go to, once in a blue moon. And they were the only ones that I ever remember seeing. And all I remember seeing was a Blue Beetle there. And that was the only time. My uncles had more of the Charltons than I saw in the store. They had them in the stereotypical wicker basket next to the recliner, So Comic Book G-Man says, yes, good, so good, and for what it was agreed. Yes, so good, and for what it was agreed. Okie doke. Beckerman says, Michael, the recent Chip Zdarsky run of Daredevil was popular. I'm not familiar. I haven't bought a Daredevil in a long time. So another one I don't think I'll ever get caught up on. The Jackson Roykirk says, laughing. At first, I don't think Eric was fond of the term breening, but now I think he's embraced it. Absolutely. Why not? Nothing wrong with that. It's part of our lexicon now. Hippies Collectibles. Enjoy Stargirl. Very good. Yeah, that was a real, oh man, that was so good. And it just begs the question, why can't they just do a Justice Society TV show?
Yeah, or a Justice Society movie or something.
I mean, and you could incorporate the young crew with the old crew, There's a way that you could do it,
Yeah, you could steal from Star Trek and just call it JSA, the Next Generation.
Hey.
I think they already did that with the Young All-Stars. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Lead Pain. Hey, Lead Pain. Great to have you with us again, sir.
Welcome, sir. Glad to see you.
Hey, Rod and Shannon, stopping by to say hi. Busy as usual on Saturday morning, so I'll catch the rewind. Well, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate
you. We do appreciate it.
And Hippies Collectible says, morning, Lead Pain. Rob Brown says, I will have to see the Blue Beetle now. Yeah, like I said, if you just take it for what it is, it's an entertaining movie. It really is. Michael Taylor says, Doc, you answered my question. I was going to ask if the Blue Beetle movie was worth seeing. And that's the way I look at it. Did I want Ted Kord? Yes, I did. But, they threw me a few crumbs, like Shannon says. But the actual movie itself, it was entertaining.
It was.
And I thought the CGI with the special effects with the costume and stuff were pretty cool.
Yeah. And it didn't take itself too seriously. It wasn't dark or anything like a lot of the earlier DC movies was. So I pretty well enjoyed it.
Yeah, I got no real problems with it. Comic Book G-Man says they did throw us a bone. Agreed. Yeah, yes they did. And I'm hoping that leads to something. That little stinger scene. I hope it leads to something. Lady M says, Beckerman, the first 10 to 12 issues or so were pretty solid. Then Zdarsky decided to swap out DD for another Daredevil. Not too good after that. So it's not even Matt Murdock that's Daredevil now? See, I don't know. Where's my Marvel?
Right.
Dr. Von Schiller says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Thank you very much, Doctor, for running it. Thank you, John. Hippies Collectibles says, have not seen the Blue Beetle movie yet. If you get a chance, it's worth the watch. I think so. Rob Brown says, they do make superhero movies for us, Shannon. Planet of the Apes.
My man.
Oh, yes. Hippies Collectible says, have that Tales from the Crypt. Tales from the Grave signed by Bela Lugosi Jr.
Hey, we got it signed by Rob. That's good enough.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rebub right there. Comic Book G-Man. Love the Bela Lugosi comic and the werewolf. Nice, buddy. Yeah, if you get a chance. Oh, it's really good. It's really, thank you so much, Rob. I appreciate that, man. Michael Taylor says, cool stuff from Rod. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate it as always. Comic Book Curator says, great stuff, Rob. Thank you, sir. And Dr. Montilla says, Tom, didn't Bella Jr. pass away recently? Did I dream it? I hope I'm wrong. I'm not sure.
Don't know.
Michael Taylor says, Doc, I'm looking forward to that video later today. I'm hoping we'll get there. Hippies Collectibles. John, I believe he is still around. And John, the junior is still alive and kicking, says Maranya. So, all right. Dr. Montilla says, I'm glad he's still around. I have no idea where my notion came from, but I'm glad I was wrong, he says. And Lady M says, from what I recall from John Romita Sr., he tried to imitate Ditko for a bit, and finally he gave up and drew Spidey his way.
Exactly. She's exactly right.
Yeah. Mike Taylor says, all due respect to Ditko, I think Romita edges him out. There you go. Ranger Sly says, right you are, Maranya. Romita's early Spidey were kind of stiff. And Michael Taylor says, that being said, Ditko is Spider-Man. Ranger Sly says, it's impossible to replicate Ditko. His style is so unique. Yes. Ranger Sly says, Romita is my Spidey. The one I grew up on, still love the best. Oh, yeah. Everybody's got their favorite. Yeah.
Right. I love both.
Yeah. Yeah. Lady M says, what I've noticed a lot with Ditko Spidey with Ditko Spidey is that he gives the women giraffe necks. Plus, everyone looks a minimum of 40 years old. Aunt May looks like she's near side of 150. Yeah,
as soon as she said that, I got a picture of Freddie Blassie saying pencil neck geek.
Pencil neck geek. Do you have that album?
No, I don't have it, but I know what you're talking about.
I used to have that album. It was done in blood red vinyl. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wound up giving it away, and I that's another thing. Oh, I love that song. Pencil neck geek, scum sucking head with a lousy physique. Classy, Freddie Blassie.
Never know what you're going to get on here.
That's it. The Jackson Roy Cook says, yep, Romita Sr. for the win. Hippies Collectibles, Ditko and Sr. and Romita Sr. equal great Spidey art. There you go. Ranger Sly says, but I love Ditko's version too, of course. So much creativity. Mike Taylor says, yeah, I like Superman and Lois. There you go.
Really good show.
And Fireball Comics says, the only Charltons I remember seeing on the rack were the war titles. No,
I don't even war books. Yeah.
Yeah. And Comic Book Curator says, go to Mike's Amazing World of Comics. Love that website. And look up Charlton. And it's a long list. A lot of my early Charltons were modern reprints. If you haven't gone,
I overlooked those modern reprints, about like I did the Whitman on Go Key and all that kind of stuff. Oh, that's not the real one. Of course, now they're big collectibles, and I love them. Not because of that, but because that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. And I've often toyed with the idea of the modern comics rabbit hole. Try to get a list of all the modern comics and go through that, but it's just like, man, I got so many rabbit holes going. I'm juggling.
Hard to climb out of them, isn't it?
That's it, man. And Ranger Sly says, last thing about my soup, and then I'll shut up about it. You don't have to. We love it. Right now, the whole house is starting to smell so good. Best part of making soup is Campbell in your cup. And Comic Book G-Man says, Blue Beetle the movie. The movie. And Michael Taylor says, I had a few Charlton $6 Million Mans. Don't remember if I had any other Charlton titles.
That's a good title, the magazine and the comic. Yeah.
Yeah. Mike Taylor says, hello, lead paint. And Dr. Von Chilla says, I saw a few Charltons on the rack. The Phantom was out there for sure, and a couple of the horror titles, but I don't recall seeing much else. Yeah, it was very tough, very scarce.
It kind of makes you wonder where they were.
Yeah, exactly. Rob Brown says, when I was 12, my LCS was owned by a guy who also owned a barbecue restaurant. The comic shop was a room added to the barbecue shack. Every Saturday, my parents would drop me off and leave me there. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's a good mom and dad right there.
Oh, man, I'm just thinking, Shannon, if there was a pizza joint that had a comic book shop off to the side of it, that's my nirvana.
Your life would be complete, wouldn't it?
That was it. That's it. Nail the box shut. I'm done. Rob Brown says, great comics and barbecue. Yeah, I bet. Hippies Collectibles, nothing like having a comic that smells like barbecue sauce. Dr. Vangela says, yeah, Ranger Sly, I made bacon and French toast yesterday morning, and the house smelled like heaven all day. I bet. Ranger Sly says, he's licking his chops there, Dr. Vangela. And Maranya says, and you wonder why Pauline is acting up, John? I would be antsy too, smelling bacon and French toast, much less country ham. Shame on you for teasing her. Rob Brown says, I haven't heard anything about Bella Jr. passing. I have a couple connections with him. I think he's still alive and well. And Michael Taylor says, yeah, Ramita is the first Spider-Man I saw on the spinner. Ranger Sly says, it's been a while since I made French toast. Thanks for setting tomorrow's breakfast, Dr. Von Chilla. There we go. And Rob Brown says, he's a lawyer. Don Goodwin, too. He beat Universal. Wow.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Quite enough there. Says Bella Jr. is still alive. Dr. Manchilla, Pauline sits in the kitchen sink and watches me cook. She seems to be fascinated by the process. And Rob Brown says, my current rabbit hole is 1970s 7-Eleven Slurpee cups. Oh, there you go. There's another one.
Yeah, he sent me a picture of one. I think he got a Warlock one the other day.
Oh, my God.
Oh, cool.
Isn't it just amazing that those things are still around?
Oh, yeah.
You know, to be collected? Comic book curator says, do it, Doc. Do it. Go down the rabbit hole. And Paul S. says, hey, did anyone else's CLS have a Black Friday sale? Mine had books 4 for $1 and $5 books for $1. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I racked up. Wow.
Good deal.
That's a good deal right there. Comic book curator says, Rob, that's awesome. I want those too. Michael Taylor says, out of the actors that played Spider-Man, Garfield reminds me of the Ditko look. Thin and lanky. Well, there you go.
He just needed little round glasses, didn't he?
That's it. Dr. Von Chilla said, Rob Brown, your parents are awesome. Geeky Puppet Show says, hey guys, Rod, hope you and your wife are doing better. We are. Thank you very much. And we'll be joining you. Will you be joining us tonight at 8:15 Eastern on the Guppick? Not tonight, but Sunday night. Sunday night I will be there, sir. Sunday night. What is today? Today's Saturday. You guys doing it on Saturdays now too? Oh, you got to give us a whole schedule of when you're doing these. Holy mackerel, you'll be doing them every day of the week. They're a lot of fun. If you get a chance and you haven't checked out the Geeky Puppet Show, definitely check them out. They usually do them 8:15 on, I know, Friday and Sunday. And it looks like now they're doing them on Saturdays too. So, and there's 2 readings at each show. 8:15 and usually about 9:15, 9:30. So you get 2 chances to watch them, or it's even better when you participate. A lot of fun.
Yeah,
So
it's great fun. It is.
On the Geeky Puppet Show on his channel, YouTube channel. Ranger Slice says, I've come to realize that collecting comic books is just a series of rabbit holes. There's just no limit, except for the wallet that gets slimmer and slimmer. Truer words never spoken. Lady M says, you mean Sunday at 8:15? Estimated, Froggy? You're a day early. Okay, so, all right. It is usually Friday and Sunday. So, And yes, he says, oh, yeah, laugh out loud. Okay, there we go. Yes, Sunday I will be there. Meyer Greenblatt says, I think that if you lived around the corner from a bait shop, you may have been exposed to more Charlton comics. Geeky Puppet Show, I'm in the future, he says. And Michael Taylor says, I would love to hear some of JR's stories of his father. Holy mackerel. Okay. Hello, Michael. Meyer, says Michael. And Rob Brown says, it is amazing, Doc, that those cups are still around. My childhood memories slapping me in the face every time I find one. Yeah, it's incredible. All right. Tony Wynot Art. Hey, thanks for joining us, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Welcome, kind sir. Good to see you.
Hello, everyone. Happy holidays, he says, and a happy holidays right back at you, sir.
And to you.
Hey, Mark Siniard said, Rob Brown, did you remember when they had the Kiss Slurpee cups? I do not remember those. Geeky Puppet Show, I messed up. Only Fridays and Sundays. There we go. Right from the frog's mouth. And Meyer Greenblatt says, my theory is that Charlton distribution was wonky and involved smaller privately owned gas stations. Could be.
Everything about Charlton was wonky. That's the great thing about it.
Yeah. Laugh out loud bait shop. And Dr. Vanchilla, regarding Bela Lugosi Jr., I know what it is. I was misremembering. It was a few years ago when Bella Sr.'s friend Dick Sheffield passed away, and I'm getting old, friends. All right. We still got more, but the peanut gallery is popping, and I want to give Shannon a chance to show some more comics here.
Comics? I don't have any comics. Oh, wait a minute.
No? Oh, the rumors were wrong?
The rumors are true.
There we go. So let's see.
Okay. Speaking about our friend Rob Brown, also got a nice package from him, an A-OK, and got another book.
Oh yes,
some great stuff in here. And here, Rob autographed it. And here's the corner. Great stuff. He has some work inside.
Very cool.
And he sent me another copy of Bane the Werewolf. This is beautiful stuff. Anybody wants to check this out, I did I'm going to tell a story about Rob real quick. I mean, he had been commenting on people's videos and commenting on my videos forever, you know, and then just out of the blue, you know, I guess maybe a year and a half ago. Does that sound right, Rob? Year and a half, maybe 2 years, I'm not sure. But he said, would you mind, I'm going to send you a book. Would you mind reviewing it on your channel? So anybody wants to go back and look at that, did a review of this. It's been a while back, so just look for Bane of the Werewolf by Rob Brown. It's beautiful stuff. Incredible. You know, I know Rob's going to do it justice too on him when he does the video, but this is beautiful artwork, black and white, magazine size. I mean, there is nothing not to love about this book. So very cool. Thank you again, Rob. And sent me a copy of Protectors number 15 that he did the pencils on the interior.
Wow.
Yeah.
Got to add that to my hunt list.
Yeah. Just great stuff.
Yes.
I love this title anyway. It's a team book, you know. It's kind of like harkens back to a golden age thing. And to have Rob on it, that just makes it that much more outstanding. He signed this one. And if I'm not mistaken, Rob, was this like one of your first pro jobs or like your first pro job in comics? I'm not sure what you told me. But I know it's one of his earliest jobs on this one. So very, very cool. Thank you, sir.
Awesome.
And I also got the great print that Rod just showed from the Bane of the Werewolf. So
very cool.
Yeah, I'm just amazed this guy's talent. Very cool. Okay, I'll show a few more books. How about some Brave and Bold? Will that work?
Oh, yeah.
There we go. We got some 20 centers going on here. 103 with the Metal Man.
Oh.
Yeah, the Metal Man were in there a lot. It was like Sergeant Rock and the Spectre and you know, stuff like that. Just they were just cool team ups. And we got a 52 big pages, don't take less, only 25 cents. Brave and Bold 102, Batman and Teen Titans. If I'm not mistaken, is this one's got some Neil Adams art in it?
Oh, I can't remember.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm going to have to look. I'm going to have to look. This is my original copy, so the cover's loose on it. We've got Jim Aparo. And yes, we do have Neil Adams art in it.
Very cool.
Apparel and Adams. So very cool. Like I say, this is my original. Don't worry, I brained myself on that one.
There you go.
But yeah, just love everything Jim Apparel ever did, but really loved him on Brave and Bold.
Mm-hmm.
And here's another frequent collaborator, Metamorpho, number 101.
Oh, yes.
Nick Carty cover.
Those were the team ups that I liked, man. The Metal Men, Metamorpho, when he teamed up with them, those are the ones I really love.
Yeah, Swamp Thing and Sergeant Rock.
Yeah. Demon.
I love the one with Batman and Metamorpho and Plastic Man. You remember that one?
Yes.
The Ruby Rider story. Yeah. Yeah. That was awesome. Breen again. And here's Brave Bold 100. This is one of my favorites. Yeah. Great cover.
4 famous co-stars.
And Batman and the Flash.
Yeah.
Batman's looking old and grizzled in this one.
Always look forward to the Flash appearing in there.
Oh, here's another frequent team up. Batman and Wildcat. Number 97. Yep. And another one with Teen Titans, number 94. And Batman in the House of Mystery, number 93.
That's a great one right there.
That's a great one with that Neil Adams cover. Yeah. I love the mast on that one. And Batman and the Bat Squad, number 92. I can't remember much about this. I'm going to go back and reread it. I'm not sure who the Bat Squad was.
I don't remember myself. I think they were like a Scooby-Doo group or something.
Right. Here's one of my favorites. I think this is from one of the house ads that I loved. Batman Wildcat, number 88. That Neil Adams cover.
Yep.
And I know this one was in the house ad. I wanted this one. Batman and Wonder Woman, the Widowmaker. She was just laying there waiting for you to run over her. And we're getting into the Bob Haney and Neil Adams run. Here is Batman and Deadman, number 86.
Great story.
85 with Green Arrow's new costume and facial hair.
That's it.
And probably my favorite cover out of the whole run, number 84, Batman and Sergeant Rock. How was Batman from Earth 1 back in World War II with Sergeant Rock? And what Earth is Sergeant Rock from? It's Bob Haney. Get over it.
That's it.
Haneyverse.
Haneyverse.
And we have number 83, Batman Teen Titans. Punish not my evil son. Punish not my evil son. Even when you are done. Oh, wait a minute. That's not the words. Batman and Aquaman, number 82.
Great.
And I always love this cover. Number 81, Batman and Flash, and Bork.
I always thought that was a weird cover because it was almost like it was like a panel that they blew up for the cover. You know what I mean?
Bork, I think he's like Blockbuster's half brother or something. Batman and the Creeper. I got this one a few months ago. This was the last one I needed to complete the Neil Adams run.
Yeah.
Number 80.
Big. And Helgramite is his name.
Helgramite, yeah. And of course, everyone knows this one. Number 79.
Yeah. Great stuff.
First time I read this story, I think it was in a reprint in the Super Team Family.
Yeah. And that was like near the end of that whole storyline run out of Strange Adventures.
Yeah, right. Looking for the hook.
Yeah, the hook.
Well, it's one of my favorite stories, and this was actually reprinted in a Brave and Bold 100-pager. Number 78, Batman, Wonder Woman, Batgirl. They're fighting over him.
That's a cool cover, too. I like that.
It is a cool cover. And we go from that down to another different little genre here. House of Secrets. Here's number 100 with a great Bernie Wrightson cover.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yep. And here's number 99. with a Mike Kaluta cover.
Mm.
You can tell I haven't rebagged a bunch of these because I like the original sticker. Another Mike Kaluta cover with number 98.
Nice. Cool.
Bring. And here we go with number 96, another Bernie Wrightson cover. Very cool.
Mm.
Number 95. I think this is Nick Carty.
Yeah. 25 center saddle stitch.
Yep. And this says good on it. I don't buy a whole lot of comics from Mile High for a lot of reasons, but I guess this was in a bargain bin. It said good, but it's a whole lot better than good. This is number 93, another Wrightson cover. It looks better than good to me. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks pretty doggone good to
I
me.
need to replace this because I don't want that big ugly sticker on there. And here we go. Number 90, another great Neil Adams cover.
Very neat.
And number 89. I don't think that's the grade, but this kind of looks like those Forbidden Mansion or Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love covers. Cameo looking thing. I always love these.
They used to make paperbacks. They used to have paperback Gothic tales like that too.
Number 87.
Oh, yes.
Neil Adams.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Number 85. Neil Adams. 82. I loved when they went like from the little goofy mystery sci-fi format to the horror format. Another Neil Adams. And if I'm not mistaken, it's either 80 or there might be this one, 81, when they went to this format. So there we go. And we got some go-go checks. Here's number 75, House of Secrets. Eclipso and Prince Raman.
Eclipso, baby.
Yeah, great. I know you don't have this one, right? House of Secrets number 52, the Guardian Lion Man with the purple cover.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
The Court of Creatures number 43.
Nice.
And number 35, the Interplanetary Target. This is the Earthman we've come to destroy, Mark Merlin. Who can forget Mark Merlin?
Mark Merlin.
Here's another Mark Merlin mystery, number 28, House of Secrets. We've got a theme going here with these purple backgrounds today. And here we have number 19, House of Secrets, Lair of the Dragonfly. And this one I almost hesitate to show. It's been shown a lot. House of Secrets number 24, The Beast from the Box.
The Beast from the Box.
Yeah, Captain Strangelove gets a kick out of this one. I'm not going to tell you why, but it's pretty obvious. And if you don't know, I'll tell you. All right. That's all I
got. All righty then. Okay. And let's see. Where was I on here?
What was I hunting for?
There we go.
Hippie says, "How you, Tony? We're on you. The Geeky Puppet Show does release a reading on Saturday afternoons from the Vault of Recordings, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Awesome. Everybody check it out.
There you go.
Dr. V said, howdy, Tony. Michael Turner said, hello, Why Not Art. Why Not Art said, hey, Tom. Hey, John. Rob ran, oh, yeah. The Kiss Slurpee cups. Kiss had their fingers on everything. And Why Not Art saying, hey, Mike. And Combo Curious said, found my Charlton at my local McCroy's. Never heard of that.
No. Not familiar with it.
And Rob Brown, forgot about those. Hibby's Collectibles, bring it on, Shannon. Hibby's Collectibles, Bane of the Werewolf, holy moly, gonna look for that.
Definitely.
Michael Taylor says, speaking of Slurpees, my friend and I would get Slurpees before we went to the comic store island. Okay. Why not? Oh, man. Tales from the Grave. Such a good book. Tales from the Werewolf is great. Got to have it. Yep. Mark Senior saying, great stuff, Rob Brown. Absolutely.
Yes. Whoops.
Yep. My first pro job. Hey, I was right about something for once.
Oh, cool.
I thought I remembered right about what he told me. That's his first
that book is now on the hunt list.
So everybody now has to go get Protectors number 15 in honor of our good friend and comp professional Rob. Dr. Bonchilla, awesome stuff, Rob. Wow. And Rob saying, thank you to everyone. And Comic Cure 68 says, Rob is our local star. He most certainly is.
Absolutely.
Michael Taylor says, Rob, fantastic stuff as usual.
Thank you, sir.
Rob Pshaw, no star here, LOL. Comic book, yes. Star, no. He's too modest, folks.
Exactly.
And Dr. V, I knew he was going to say it. There's nothing better than a 20 center. Dr. Bonchilla. That's a direct quote.
There you go.
And Michael Taylor says, I meant Rob. Yeah. Hibby's Collectibles. That's some good-looking stuff, Rob. Yes, it is. And Rob, thanking everyone again. Thanks, guys. Jackson Roykirk, cool slipcase cover on the Brave and Bold Shannon. Hey, I can still read it.
It's a variant cover.
It's a variant cover. You know, it's a removable. ECR says Zany Bob Haney. Yep.
Absolutely.
And Michael Taylor says Nick Carty was fantastic. Yes, he was. And Jeff says Brave and the Bold are fantastic stuff. Such a fantastic time in comics. Yes, it was.
Yes, I humbly agree.
And Jackson Roykirk, speaking of Breen, notice he hasn't been seen since I was made nut of the day. He went into hiding, afraid of my newfound powers. He has status now, so. And Rob's laughing out loud. Dr. Ron Chelsea says, in the early mid-70s, Nick Carty as a cover art for DC is what Gil Kane was to Marvel. Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Prolific.
And Jeff says it's nap time for Jackson. And Rob Brown says, love the team-up books. Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And QNS says, I watched FCF sometimes, but can't do chat at night. Too tired. Understand that. That's why I can't get on the fossils hardly at all, because by the time they start, I'm already taking a sleep aid and going to bed. And QNS says, Saturday mornings makes me think of going for comics in the olden days. Oh, yeah. We're right with you there, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Rob Brown says, oh, yeah. QNS, me too, says Dr. V. And Triple P is here. Plants Printed Periodicals. Greetings.
Hey, great to have you with us, sir. Thanks again for hanging out.
Thank you for joining us. And Jeff is saying Saturday was cartoons in the old days, and now I got my comics in the week from the spinner rack with my allowance. Yep. There we go.
Love
and QNS says, pumping up those bike tires for the long haul. When hauls were on your handlebars.
Absolutely.
I rode my bike a lot, but my the place where I could get comics was probably 10 or 12 miles away, so I had to have my dad or mom take me. And Triple P says, I made it to a live show. I love the Clued and Wrights and House of Secrets covers. We're right with you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
And Dr. Ron Chill says, howdy, Plant. Michael says, yeah, those silver bronze Brave Olds were great. Yep, absolutely.
Love Brave and the Bold, man.
And Triple P is saying greetings to Dr. Bonchilla. Dr. Bonchilla, the first appearance of Mark Merlin, major key. Get it now. Was one of those the first appearance? I don't know. Well, I'll have to check that out, or somebody's going to confirm that for me.
Cool beans.
Michael Taylor, yeah, that creature on House of Secrets looks familiar. Yeah, the giant green penis monster. Michael Taylor, Shannon, fantastic Brave and Bolds and House of Secrets. Ranger Slide. DC SilverAge had go-go checks, and early bronze was all about those sweet 25-cent giants. Good times. That's the good stuff, Shannon. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sirree. Absolutely.
And QNS says, talking about my collection and the #1 hit by Shannon and the Bo Bandits.
There we go.
Yeah.
New hit single.
Available at your local Saturday morning comic show. Dr. Monchilla, QNS. I was literally singing, talking about my generation harmony bit while Shannon was playing this morning. The musician in me kicked in immediately. Well, I wish you would have been there live because it was hard for me to do the lead and the backup at the same time. Next time. Hippies Collectible says, people try to put us down just because we get around. Hippies Collectibles almost had an urge to bust out one of my guitars. Thankfully, it didn't happen. Hey, I'd love for him to bust out his guitars. Hippie is a seriously good musician.
Absolutely.
And Triple P says, talking about my generation. My Green Bite House of Secrets cover reminds me of my Article 15.
Oh, and I think that catches us up with the peanut gallery once again.
There we go.
Oh, and it is what, 12:10 already? Oh my God, man! I'm telling you, another 2 hours gone by like
flies,
that.
Man. Yeah.
What you got going on the schedule of this afternoon and the rest of the weekend? Anything special?
Probably just hanging out. My youngest grandson just came in an hour earlier, so I'll probably play with him a little bit. I'm going to have him for a few hours while Mama goes out and does some Christmas gift shopping for him. Might stick around here, maybe watch a little football, maybe work on a little music for the new group I've been playing with, and probably just chill, man, rest of the weekend.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
What do you got going on?
I think we're just going to hang out. Just kind of stick around the house for today. We might go out. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then tonight, I know you'll find this hard to believe, as the entire audience there will find it hard to believe. But there's a wrestling pay-per-view on. So,
and all you pencil neck geeks ought to be there.
And it's one of the biggies too. It's Survivor Series. So I'll be looking forward to that and getting my my squared ring circle action in.
There you go. And as Thunderbolt Patterson, you say, you got to call somebody.
I got to call somebody. Oh, let's just run through some of these here. We got Hippies Collectibles saying thank you, Shannon.
Hey, that is no faint praise. I don't know if he still got them up, but he used to do some collaboration with some guys, some great 60s and 70s music. And he did like collaborations with himself, where he's playing the instruments on some songs. It's great stuff. Great musician. And QNS says, I was in bands also, quit in the 90s, maybe someday again. Hey, I've been doing it. Well, been playing music since I was 7, been in bands on and off since I was 14 maybe. So it's hard to get out of your blood. I understand.
And the Geeky Puppet Show says, you can't catch this nut.
And Miranda says, before y'all go, take care, Rod, Shannon, the Peanut Gallery, and all the nuts of the day, including our latest inductee to the Nut of the Day Hall of Fame, Jackson. Stay safe and enjoy your comic books. Thank you, kind lady. You enjoy your Saturday and your weekend.
Absolutely, Lady M. Have a great weekend.
ECR says, take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you, kind sir. You as well.
And Michael Taylor says, great show as always. Had a blast. Thank you very much, Michael. Appreciate it.
Michael. And Dr. Monchell, okay, y'all, got to head out. Lots of fun today. Hope to see y'all next week. In the meantime, please love yourselves. And you as well, sir. Thanks for joining us, John.
John, have a great weekend. Say hi to Pauline for all of us here. Give her a nice big old hug.
And Meyer Greenblatt, great show. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for being here, Meyer. We appreciate you.
Yes, thanks very much, Maya, for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it. And we got Ranger Sly saying, have a great weekend, everybody. Happy trails.
Thanks, sir. And the Geeky Puppet Show says, do you think CM Punk will show up at Survivor Series?
No, I do not think, even though it's in Chicago, I do not see that happening.
And Hippies Collectibles says, collect what you like and love what you collect. Peace. I love that. I love that saying.
That's
See
perfect.
you, Hippie. Hope you have a great weekend, buddy.
Hippie, you need to make some T-shirts and with that on that. That's perfect. I mean, that's for us collectors. That's perfect.
Yep.
He says, I'll be reposting some of my music videos soon.
Awesome.
Ooh, yeah.
And QNS says, later days, all. Thank you, kind sir.
Take care, QNS. Have a great weekend.
And comic creator Jeff says, have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Fantastic show, guys. Enjoyed it. Thanks, sir. We enjoyed having you here.
Yes, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Lady M says, don't forget to spoil Pauline and Cat Murdoch, John and Beckerman.
Absolutely. And Michael tells us, Doc, Shannon, and Peanut Gallery, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And you as well, sir. Thank you.
Everybody, enjoy your weekend. Gray Man says goodbye, folks.
The Gray Man. Rob Brown, great show as always, guys. Thank you, kind sir. We really do appreciate that.
Yep. He says, I'm going to watch the beginning. So
cool.
Thank you so much for being there, Rob. Appreciate it. And thanks once again for the wonderful AOK, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's really special. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So, all right. I think that about does it for us here for another week. What do you say? You ready to start the weekend?
Yep. I'm going to go maybe grab another cup of coffee and maybe some food and wrestle around with my wrestling partner in there, Javon. And I'll probably be wore out for the rest of the evening.
Yeah, I think it's not a far stretch to say I think there's a pizza in my future.
Sounds good.
Pizza and comics, and then later on wrestling. Hey, that's a perfect weekend for me.
There you go. That's the trio. That's all you need.
Oh, well, all right. Thanks again, everybody in the Peanut Gallery and watching, for hanging out with us again on a Saturday morning. It's so much fun to have you guys with us and share the memories, the stories, the laughs, all the fun.
Oh yeah, we agree. And when we say we appreciate you guys, I mean, just like saying, with Rob and what a great artist he is, and Hippie being a great musician, and all you guys showing up and just making the show what it is. That is not, and I know Rod agrees, this is not faint praise. I mean, we actually feel this way. So just so you guys know, we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah. We talk about it a lot when we're not doing this, how much you guys mean to not just the show, but how much you mean to us. It's like one big family, and we really look forward to it and enjoy all the fun and the in ribbon and stuff like that. And I mean, Pauline and all that stuff. It's just fun stuff, man. And we thank you very much for making us part of your weekend tradition now.
That says it all.
All right, Shannon, buddy, we'll see you next week. I'm sure we'll talk during the week.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
All right. And we'll see everybody here next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Take care, everybody. And I thought I was ready to hit the button, and you think I was.
I'm getting tired.
Okay. See you later. Take care.